According to the National Center for Charitable Statistics, the U.S. had over 900,000 U.S. charities registered in 2006. You can choose to give money to build houses for the poor, find cures for diseases, save endangered animals, or help children learn to read. The problem is not learning or finding a charity to support. Rather, it is narrowing down your choices and finding one that you find most worthy. Children are the most vulnerable humans in our community. Of the almost 1 million charities registered in the U.S., many support children in one way or another. Recognizing that child development is a building block for our community and economic development, putting our money and volunteer energy into organizations that help to protect and promote children should be our priority. This is Alyssa. She is an abused child. You could see her as a statistic. In our area, more than 800 children were victims of abuse and neglect in the Brazos Valley last year alone. The earlier that an abused child receives help, the greater chance they have to heal and break the cycle. You can be a difference in helping a child have a better life. I'm going to give you information on 4 organizations in our community that are where you can become involved to invest time, money to help abused, neglected, or disadvantaged children in your community. Steel Creek Ranch is a nonprofit dorm-like school that teaches at-risk children here in Bryan. The school's mission is to provide a structured home for children who need a second chance at life. It operates on donations alone. It receives no federal money, but instead it relies on 3 annual fundraisers. The kids build furniture and crafts all year long in preparation for these events. In addition to an academic curriculum, Steel Creek also offers vocational training such as welding, agriculture, wood shop, and horsemanship classes. Skills that build self-esteem, promote a better self-concept, and gives them a trade for their future. Restore Her is a specialty program at Steel Creek for girls. These girls have walked through a variety of difficult backgrounds, ranging from abandonment to abuse, broken homes, and sex trafficking. They offer hope to these girls, providing them safety, educational opportunities, holistic healing, and a chance at a restored life. Instead of extending pity towards them for their story, they create an environment for them where they can be empowered by their story, yet without allowing them to be defined by their past. They do this by establishing a model of healing from the inside out. They challenge the child to peel back the layers of hurt in their heart. They create opportunities to break the chains of their past and usher in authentic healing and a restored life. According to Steve Singleton, the director of Steel Creek, there were 3,500 animal shelters in our country, but only 56 beds for sex trafficking victims. Notice he said 56 beds, not shelters. There's a project underway to build a second location that could house between 8 to 12 more girls in our area. And you can volunteer as a mentor or to help with one of their projects, their fundraisers through the year. There are many opportunities where you can make a big difference in at this location. A well-known organization that's made a huge impact on our community is the Boys and Girls Club. I'm sure a lot of y'all probably have heard of that. This is a neighborhood-based youth program that with activities every day after school and on the weekends. Through the club, children have a safe place to hang out, to learn and grow. The volunteers assist staff members with staff with club members in various parts of the club, from helping with homework to game room and gym activities, as well as helping with various special events throughout the year. They've made it very easy to become a program volunteer by placing the application online. You just go to their website, you print off the application, fill it out, take it to one of the orientations, and all the orientation dates are on their website as well, so it's very easy to volunteer for Boys and Girls Club. An organization I feel especially partial to is Voices for Children. The national organization that they're affiliated with is CASA, which is Court-Appointed Special Advocates. Their mission is to improve the lives of children in foster care through powerful advocacy, ensuring that each child is placed in a safe and permanent home. This organization trains community volunteers that are then appointed by a district court judge to be the eyes and the ears of the court and representing the child in the courtroom through different intervals of the process. Their volunteers have the ability to focus on one case at a time as opposed to caseworkers that have many cases that they have to look at. The dedicated volunteer follows a child or sibling group through the process. They advocate for them at each interval with no other vested interest other than what is best for the child or the brothers and sister group. Their duty is to research the background of the case. They talk to all the people that are involved, the doctors that have made the investigations and their testings and so forth. And they represent the child in the courtroom every time that there's a meeting or a date where the judge needs to listen to those types of things. As a volunteer, you get to know your child or your assigned group, and you get to actually see your efforts that made a difference in that group, in that child. Another equally worthy cause is Scotty's House, Brazos Valley's Child Advocacy Center. Their mission is to provide services to an abused child, but also their family. And they bring comfort in a time of crisis, and they help lay a foundation for a healthy future for that family because the whole family receives help. You can make a difference in a life of an abused child, whether you have an hour or two a month, or maybe a few hours a week. They can find somewhere that you can make a difference. From ambassadors to board members to family carers, volunteers, medical volunteers, their awesome team they provide a much needed service to our area. Their goal is to minimize additional trauma to the child. They provide multiple services and identify any particular needs that a family might need, and then give them referrals to community resources. So as you can see, there are many great and worthwhile places for you to make a difference in the children of our area. These children need our help to be better citizens and to have better lives. Without intervention, they may continue the cycle of abuse and lead destructive lives. This is Alyssa now, and she is happy and healthy. She was placed with a family who adopted her, and she actually has a chance at a positive future now because someone stood up for her. And there are many more children in our community that need someone to stand up for them. With the knowledge that you can be the fork in their road, that you can help set a child on a better path, how can you not help? These are, of all the organizations that I talked about, these are their contact information. So you can actually go online and look up these groups and find maybe a place where you can donate some time and see where you can make a difference. Thank you.